entende português? Não. See? So that's the case of traductor. One translator is here. Simultaneous, so that it's quicker, and we get to do it. You want anyway, that's true. For this one, I can speak only in English because everybody else knows enough about Casa. So maybe I'll turn this way because it's English. I'm just going to speak in English once because everybody else is from our from our team. Casa is the Socio-Environmental Fund. We fund small grassroots social/environment, where environmental protection and social justice in South America. We fund, we look at ecosystems, so that's why we don't stop at Brazilian borders, although we're based in Brazil. And fund groups that are working on larger issues, so coordinated in a systemic kind of group that will combine several small groups that work together that may have bigger results at the end. So that's how we make grants. There's a lot of our grantees that we brought to Rio because we financed, we funded them to come. Of course, they all have their own agendas. They come from all over the place, and that's what we're going to do next. But I just wanted to introduce Casa. First, we come from an experience, partnership with several international foundations. Global Green Grants Fund in the U.S. is one, both ends in the Netherlands is another, and Inter-American Foundation. Usually we bring funding from outside Brazil, and there is no culture of philanthropy in Brazil, but there's money in the country. There isn't the vision of financing civil society organizations directly. Usually corporate foundations fund their own projects. Although they're called foundations, it actually doesn't get to society normally. This is a whole new thing that Brazil is going through right now. And so we serve as an intermediary, like managing structure. So all we do is make grants. We adapt to the way we see the needs in the field, and we are made up of, our founders are environmentalists that have been working around for decades in issues of engaging civil society in the protection of the environment. So we know the region really well, and that's why we can actually make grants, access groups that otherwise wouldn't be seen in the radar foundations in general, but that couldn't manage bigger funds. So we start with smaller funds, and it could be several times, it could be, and they help us to get other grantees, and that's how we weave, a pretty large web of small grants. We've given about 600 grants in the last 7 years, all over Brazil, and about 9 countries so far in South America. So it's a pretty trickle, we make it trickle down somehow, but in a way that it has larger. So now I think it makes better sense that's what we invited a lot. Well, we were invited by Sergio to bring the group that is here to meet.
It was more than a minute, but it was very good.
Well, you should have told me.
Really, really cool.
Where's the boss?
And they, yeah.